What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Guys, in today's video, for the footage that we have, we are going to Cars and Coffee. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're just going to Cars and Coffee, having a great time. And as you see from the title and thumbnail, we had some unexpected surprises that went on. But guys, towards the end of the video, I'll have like a little slideshow of all the things that we had going on.
It ain't too man.
Except I got, you notice anything different between his and mine?
What? Besides the paint, yours look but yep, and you.
What else?
T-tops.
T-tops. And
T-tops.
Oh, I didn't even know you didn't have one.
Nah, I wanted to get T-tops, but I was like, T-tops leak.
I'll bring you around the rear, then you see the difference. Look at yours in the rear.
All right. Oh, the high wing.
Yeah, and something else though.
Trans Am, the tail lights or the exhaust.
Look at mine.
Oh, you got those things? What, the plastic parts? Or,
Yeah, the aero whatever kit that's going on. It's going all the way around.
Okay.
See, that's why you notice it when I had. Well, I bought it like this, except for the rims, the tires, but. This came with it.
Oh.
Everybody keep asking me, how come you don't paint that to blend in? I said, I don't want it to blend in because you think it's the same as every other. But if you look, that's different.
Yep.
You don't see them like that. And then you don't see them with this either up front. Remember, when you see them, they don't have this.
Especially what the FireBirds as well too,
Yeah,
right?
they don't have that.
So not gonna lie, I like FireBird better than the Trans Am symbol.
And this, if you stand from a distance, I hate to tell you.
But they basically
they
look the same.
Look almost the same, but if you stand back, this seems to thin out. Yeah. That's what I like about it. They thin out. Yeah, like my son's, for some reason, his back here seems fatter. Yeah. And back there it looks thinner.
I think they wide body them just a tad to fit like bigger tires under them. Yeah. But I'm trying to figure out, I'm gonna need new tires for the back anyway.
I'm gonna tell you
soon.
What you can get. My son turned me on. What are these here? Federals.
Federals?
Yep. I got another one that when I put them in the back, make it look like a drag sedan. When I put these, I got some big ones that go in the back. Okay. And they look like a drag sedan, and they look really menacing.
Federal,
and, Federal, yeah.
Here, let me say that, cause I'm gonna need ASAP. Where they?
How much they breaking?
Well, you remember this? This was 2020, I believe, or 2021. Cause I had this car for 2 years.
Yeah.
So you know the price is up there now. But when I bought them, they were $88.
$88 a tire?
$88 a tire.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Know what I'm talking about.
But you go on Amazon, order them. You sign up with Amazon Prime. And you get anything you order off Amazon, free shipping. Yeah. You know.
That's what I'm talking about.
Are yours 275s too?
These are bigger. These are 245 40 17s.
All right.
And then the rear, that may be the same thing. Yeah, 245 40. But I got I think I got like a 235.
Okay.
50. Man, that joker sticks out like this. Right there, it looked tough.
Here.
And plus I set up staggered. That's what it was. It was small in the front, big in the back, and it just looked mean.
I was gonna say mine are 275 40. 275 40 98 width.
275?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got two 245s. So I want that thin. But when I put them big ones on, it fills it up and winds it out some. And the thing I went on the cheap was I sprayed those drums in the back, because those right there are not spray painted. That's something like a stop tech whole system up front. Okay. So you got that stop tech whole system. Yep. Rotors, calipers, pads, all that. Okay. Some people say, "Oh, you spray paint?" No, I ain't spray painting. If I was spray painting, they'll peel. That's powder coated from the company.
I was gonna say
I bought that off Amazon too.
Oh man!
Everything you see mainly bought off Amazon.
I'm gonna have to look for some tires then.
Look at. Now, you know how most interiors look. Yep. You videotape this. Check that out.
Yours is. Ooh. Oh.
I'm thinking about selling it.
You probably can get way better of a price for it.
Just check out the shift knob. Get closer to it. Get closer. What it say?
Old school. Oh man, is it hard? When I test drove a FireBird a FireBird when I was younger, and I could not fit in it with the T-tops. Nah, like I kept hitting my head on the T-tops.
I love that because that's the showboat part where you take the tops off and everybody looking down.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, that's nice.
And that's what I want to do with this one, but I'm trying to figure out like, should I add T-tops to this car?
So man, a lot of money.
I know.
I thought it was.
Nah.
And then they when you add them, they leak and all type of stuff.
Yep.
You have a problem after problem.
That does leak. But when I got this car, people could not believe that. I can't tell you how much I paid for the car, but it was way low. And my son, when I told my sister 6, he said, "Dad, don't get it, don't get it, don't get it." And I said, "Man, look, the 8s are up there in prices,
especially the LS ones."
Yeah, so I didn't want that. I didn't want to spend that 8. And my son said, "Well, you ain't gonna get the power." And I said, "There are people that put power in." So I went to searching. I only found 2 companies that will throw a lot of power into it. One's called Intense Racing.
Yep.
They do Cadillacs. They do this V6 3.8. And then it's another called ZZ Performance.
Yep, that's what I saw.
They do it too. Now, one place I found too that just blew my mind with the amount of power they can get out of them over in Australia. They got those 3.8s in the Holden. And those Holdens, boy, they be jet rocking.
I can't lie, but the 3800 V6, that's like GM's most reliable V6 that they have, and it's basically bulletproof.
Well, you know what the first GM was?
What, in the Grand National, wasn't it? Yep.
Yep. That's where the power came from, that 3.8, and then GM just threw it in every freaking car you can imagine, from the
Yep. Monte Carlos. I think they.
These are dirt cheap. I seen one somewhere in Mississippi for $200. Guys say it's in very good condition. I started to buy. I said, no, I want to go V8, and I was gonna put this V8 package together with transmission, engine. It was a 5.7. Guy was gonna sell it to me, and he kept taking all day with the vehicle. I mean, with the taking it out and giving it to me. He said, well, transmission has to be taken care of because something wrong with reverse. I said, well, it's gonna cost me extra. He said, no. I said, oh, cool, you gonna fix it? I said, okay. I waited a month before finally getting in contact with him. First thing he said, you still interested in the engine? I said, what? I'm like, Mom. I said, no, ain't no telling what you could have did. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You could have took some of your parts off or whatever. Yeah. So long story short, he said, well, if you're not and everything, I got somebody else that want to buy it. I'm like, how somebody else know about it? You feel me?
Yeah, you know, if I'm over, was it on Facebook or was it like a friend or somebody you knew?
Off of, okay, this is a performance shop, the one that's in Byram.
Oh,
Highway 55.
I think, yeah, my grandparents live there in Byram. I'm trying to figure.
His shop there relayed me to the guy, and they said, oh, that's a good engine. And I said, okay, I'm gonna buy it for the guy for $3,500, transmission engine.
What, 5.7?
Yeah, it was a 5.7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, LS1. And I was gonna do that and throw it in there, and I just didn't trust the guy after a month, and you know, I just said I don't feel good about this, so I never bought it. So then I've been thinking over and over again what I want to do with this engine, and everybody that I talked to in the States so far said, nah, I don't want to mess with it. I don't fool with them, they're unreliable. I'm like, the problem is you don't know what you're doing.
What, they said the 3800 is unreliable? Yeah, they don't know what they talking about.
You don't know what you're doing, that's okay. So then one guy said, I'll throw whatever parts you want on that car. Hey, what's going on? So the first thing came to my mind was, let's see. And I never bothered about fooling with it because when I drive the car, I do
Jalen, look behind you. They got a cat, I mean a casket. A hearse. Boy. But.
So I myself, I said, I hate to get rid of it because it brings attention. I had a guy jump out his car, told me something. Ooh, that's a pretty car. I'll give you a check right now for it. And the first thing I said, no, dude, I'm not really ready. And
that check gonna bounce.
I said, you get that check, we're gonna take that to your bank. I get that cash. Now here's the title.
I don't do checks.
Cash oh, that's nice. What's that?
355 small block. It's in a Trans Am. We got the smoke in the band.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what this one guy told me somewhere in Mississippi. He said, dude, put a carburetor on there. I said, carburetor?
On this?
Yeah.
On 30?
So I can throw a carburetor on there, and it'll give it more power too. Because there's another shop over there where my son lives. They do performance work. This dude told me, so I throw nitrous on there. It'll give you 75 horsepower instant. You know, he said you beat your son off the line taking off. It'd be a minute before he catch up, depending on how long the race.
Okay.
And I said, okay. So he said, Dad, it ain't gonna cost you a whole lot of money. But then, you know, you hear people who experts talking about, oh, you're gonna fry your piston rings, you're gonna do this. And then I had 2 people said, not if you know what you're doing. Yeah. You know, you won't be fine.
I literally saw one drive into a shop with a hole in the block, and it was still driving. Yeah. So that
I was that motor right there. We had the starter eating up the flywheel. Got 2 holes on both sides. Got cracks going up. Still wrong. Like it ain't there.
I know, man.
Gotta get it welded though.
I may have to check out the performance shop for my LT1 because it's the 96 model year. So
there's a lot of performance parts out there for the LT1. I mean, for this one here. Yeah, LT1. Because this is a derivative. This is first it came what? It came 3.8. No, it was actually this one. Then I think the 3.8. Then that LS.
They also had a 3.4 in the 90.
You know what makes me so mad about that? I see guys putting in more power than this, the 3.8. I'm like, scratch my head. Like, I said, wait a minute. This is the internet. You know, people make you believe things that ain't really even true. You know, especially when they get to racing. Like,
oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
You done beat him.
I'm tearing it up.
Come on now.
I'm gonna tear it up before I leave. I gotta tear it up. That's what I'm saying. When you add power to them, they gonna tear up.
Oh, you heard his start.
Yeah.
I call it thunder. No.
The only thing I'm worried about with mine,
2-3 blocks away.
4L60. That's the only thing that I'm worried about with mine right now.
Sound like a NASCAR.
Oh, he had what they call that 4-door? Is it Charger? Charger. Yeah. He had a Charger. That Charger was brutal, man. The first time I drove that Charger, I was like, oh my God.
All right, so this is the end of the video right now, guys. Funny enough, in the video, his car. Here, I'll put the picture in there, but his car, I actually drove it when I was younger, like my senior year of high school. I didn't know, I couldn't fit in it. Like, my head just kept hitting the T-tops that I mentioned in the video. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The slideshow's coming up next. But, you know, we have more content coming soon, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.